there's beat makers
Yeah.
and there's producers.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Oh man, it's huge. You don't have to make a beat to be a producer. See, that's the reality. I could have gave every one of those guys a Ja Rule and Ashanti, and we would have never had with the same beat, and we would have never got the record we got. You understand what I'm saying? Now maybe they would have made a hit. Who knows? We know what made hits, and that's the reality. That's the difference. You know, Diddy, Dr. Dre, they didn't all make all their beats. You know?
Right.
You understand? There's a difference. Swiss Beats, making them all different, right? But there's guys that understand how to tell those artists how to get in those beats. And the real beauty to me, again, man, when making music, I got some incredible stories, like some records, right? But Holla Holla, I'll use that. First hit. We didn't have the single because Jay took Can I Get Her? That was Ja's first single, but Irv gave it to Jay.
How did that? I've heard that a couple times, but what was it? Was it like, yo, this is Jay-Z?
Nah, it was Jay came and walked by the office, heard the beat, stands outside the door, starts rapping, comes back in the office, yo, what's up with that beat? And then Irv's like, this is Ja's first single. We in a little ass room at this time, like sharing it with Chris Lighty and Irv. Myself is sitting there, and he's like, yo, he's like, this is Ja's first single. Irv's like, I can't, you know what I'm saying, Jay, you could get on it. You could get on it. And Jay's like, all right, cool. Goes back outside. Stands at the door. We thought he left. He's standing there, though. Comes back in. Yo, I need that beat. He said, I'm going to put it on the soundtrack. He told us everything he's going to do. I forgot what movie that was. There was, damn. Is it Blue Street? It's one of them. I can't remember. I'm bad with names and titles.
Was it Rush?
It could have been Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
I think it's Rush Hour 1, the first one.
Right.
And Jay, he was like, I'll get him a bag. And he said, and I'll give him a record in return for that. So Irv was like, I gotta talk to Ja. Rule's like, fuck it, give it to him. Rule never, no pressure. Rule's gotta be the best nigga in the world, man. I'm telling you. The shit he went through, everything, and how he handled and dealt with it. Shout out Ja Rule, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ja.
Every time I think about that man, if someone walked in his shoes, they couldn't do it. And he dealt with it with class, in my opinion. He did it the best way he could have did it. But here, his first single with Jay, what? We make another one. Irv was like, oh, bet. Calls Jay up, gives it to him. But now we don't have a single all this time. It's not easy to come up with them first singles.
Right.
I find this producer named Fingers, right? Or Beatmaker, let's call him.
Beatmaker.
Got that beat. If you remember that beat, it was different. I call Irv, yo, I got it. He's like, where you at? Irv's at Electric Lady Studios, him and Ja. I said, I'm on my way. I get over there. This is one of the best producing stories and Baby with Ashanti to prove what a producer is when you ask that. These are my two favorite stories and it takes the artist to listen. I don't know if these artists today listen. They think they do. They one take Jake and they think it's perfect. But when you're trying to make a certain type of hit, you might have a few flaws in certain bars and stuff. So he plays the beat, Ja go crazy. Irv says, go and write he said, do this one this way. Write the hook first. Don't write the bar verses. Because sometimes you make the hook, it varies. Write just the hook. He come out, I got it. We playing cards, we playing Tom. Me and him, we sitting there playing Tom. In the studio. Yeah. Ja said, Irv, listen, that's not it. We back to talk, he come out again. That's not it. Now, if the artists don't listen, like, nigga, that's it, yo.
That's it, right.
We never have that hit record. You understand what I'm saying? That's the producer's job. And it has to have the trust. That's why Dr. Dre, the names I mentioned, no one's questioning Dr. Dre. No one was questioning Diddy. You know what I'm saying? No one was questioning Irv. They let him produce, and that's what it takes to be a producer. If you don't have that, you just sent the files and the nigga did what he wanted. You made the beat, but that's as far as it go. And the same was with Baby. When he made that, let me go back to Ja. When he made that hook, he says, I'm gonna double it up. He's like, I'm gonna holla. He didn't have the whole thing. The room went crazy because it's more than me and Irv.
So he went back, he came back.
Third time.
And
got the holla. I'm doubling it up with the bars, with the way the beat goes. Yeah. After he wrote the hook, the song was made in like 5 minutes. It was like already written. It was crazy. So with Ashanti, Baby, 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 we jacked that from Scarface. I wish we had the camera for this one.
You jacked it from Scarface.
Scarface had a Mary, 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 Mary.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's talking about getting high.
Yeah.
And he's addicted to that.
Right.
The drug. And Irv's like, flip that shit. You addicted to a dude. And then when she's singing it, Ashanti sings pitch perfect. People don't know this either. The girl could sing. Right. Pitch perfect. We didn't want her to sing. Irv is mixtape Irv. He's DJ Irv. He making mixtapes. Right. Think about what I'm saying and go listen and you're going to understand. The mixtapes, Irv used to blend hip hop with R&B songs and sell mad mixtapes. So he's mixtape Irv and he's doing it with Ashanti and he's like, no, you can't sing it like that. Because he's like, niggas ain't gonna sing it like that.
Right.
He said, I need you to sing it where we gonna wanna sing it.
Right.
And he goes in the booth. This is the part I wish. And he's singing it. Like, you gotta sing it like this. You gotta be strung out on this nigga. You gotta, and he's singing it. Yeah. And she's like, that's stupid. It sounds crazy. He said, just do it. And she did it. Again, without the belief.
Right.
Without the belief, I'm telling you, that's the best. If I wish I had that on tape, I promise you. Because that was the best, for me, showing of a producer and an artist. Because you got to give the artist the credit, too, for following the order. Right. And believing. Because if they don't believe in the producer, they're going to be like, no, I'm saying it like
I'm
this.
I'm going to do it like this.
Yes.
We thank you for the beat. See you later.
Yeah, heard you.
Right. Right. Wow.
But she did it, and you know, the rest is history. So when you get into that, it's crazy for me, for beat makers and producers, and you know, you always get that kind of conflict. But Irv he had an ear for this shit. It's different.
Now, Irv was involved with DMX's career.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But Ja and Ashanti, that was his.
That was his.
Is it tough knowing that they didn't like find some sort of comfortable zone?
Yeah. Yeah. For me personally, is